Have you ever felt this? Everything's going great. She's texting first, laughing at your jokes, planning the next date. Then suddenly, the energy shifts. Replies get shorter. Plans get vague. And you're left wondering, what just happened? What if I told you most of the time, it's not random, and it's not even personal? In modern dating, it often feels like women lose interest too soon, before something real even has the chance to grow. But this isn't about blaming women. And it's not about teaching manipulation tactics. It's about understanding the psychology behind attraction, emotional investment, and the cultural forces shaping how people connect today. By the end of this video, you'll understand why early attraction fades, what's happening beneath the surface emotionally, and how to build connections that don't burn out after the honeymoon phase. Because clarity beats confusion. Every time. Let's start with something simple. Early attraction is chemical. When two people first connect, the brain releases dopamine, the reward chemical. It's the same system activated by novelty, excitement, and unpredictability. That first week of texting, the late-night calls, the anticipation before a date, that's dopamine doing its job. But here's the catch. Dopamine is strongest in uncertainty. Once things feel predictable, once the mystery fades, the intensity naturally drops. And sometimes, interest drops with it. Jake meets Olivia through a dating app. They talk nonstop for 5 days. Inside jokes. Flirty voice notes. Future date plans. By week 2, Jake starts texting good morning every day. Responding instantly. Always available. Olivia's responses slowly shorten. Jake thinks, did I say something wrong? Maybe not. Sometimes what changed wasn't behavior, it was tension. Attraction grows in mystery, but it survives in emotional depth. If emotional connection doesn't replace novelty, the spark can fade quickly. Not because someone is bad, but because the brain moves on from stimulation. Modern dating is built on curated impressions. Social media, dating apps, filters, highlights. We meet the edited version first. And when real life doesn't match the imagined version, interest can drop faster than logic can explain. A 2023 Pew Research study found that nearly 60% of online daters felt disappointed after meeting someone in person because expectations didn't match reality. That disappointment doesn't always show as confrontation. Sometimes it shows as slow withdrawal. Marcus meets Danielle online. In messages, he's confident and witty. In person, he's quieter, more reserved. Danielle doesn't dislike him. But the version she imagined felt bigger. She pulls back. Not because Marcus failed, but because expectations created a gap. How many connections fail not from incompatibility, but from imagined versions of who someone should be? Here's where it gets deeper. Interest isn't just about excitement. It's about emotional safety. Some women, just like some men, have attachment patterns shaped by past relationships. If they sense emotional unavailability, inconsistency, pressure, or even too much intensity too soon, their nervous system may register danger before their mind does. And when someone feels emotionally unsafe, even slightly, interest can shut down. When the nervous system doesn't feel safe, attraction cannot stay. This isn't manipulation. It's wiring. Sometimes a woman pulls away not because she's bored, but because something feels unstable even if she can't fully explain it. The paradox of choice. Now let's talk about culture. We live in the era of infinite options. Dating apps create the illusion that there's always someone better one swipe away. Psychologists call this the paradox of choice. The more options we perceive, the less satisfied we feel committing to one. Even when someone is genuinely interested, a subtle voice whispers, "What if there's someone more exciting?" This doesn't mean women are shallow. It means modern systems reward comparison over commitment. In a world of endless options, commitment feels like a risk, even when the connection is real. Interest fades faster in environments that promote constant evaluation. And modern dating promotes exactly that. The reality shift. Now let's challenge a common assumption. The easy narrative is, she lost interest because I wasn't enough. But here's the reality shift. Sometimes she didn't lose interest too soon. Sometimes the connection never moved beyond surface level. There's a difference between excitement and depth. Excitement feels loud. Depth feels calm. And many people confuse the two. Modern dating conditions us to chase intensity. But long-term attraction grows from emotional consistency, presence, and shared values. If a connection burns out quickly, it doesn't always mean something failed. Sometimes it means it was built on adrenaline, not alignment. Pause and really sit with that. So what can you actually do? Not to control someone. Not to manipulate interest. But to build something real. 1. Replace novelty with depth early. Ask better questions. Move beyond surface banter into values, stories, emotions. Shared vulnerability builds stronger foundations than constant flirting. 2. Manage your availability. Consistency is attractive. Over-availability can remove tension too quickly. Balance matters. Give space for anticipation. 3. Observe, don't chase. If energy shifts, don't panic text. Step back. People who are genuinely interested don't require pressure. 4. Focus on emotional stability. Confidence isn't loud. It's grounded. When your emotional state doesn't depend on someone's texts, you naturally become more secure, and security sustains attraction. 5. Accept that not every connection is meant to grow. Rejection isn't always failure. Sometimes it's redirection. When someone loses interest, it may simply reveal incompatibility earlier, saving you months of confusion. Modern dating is fast. Fast chemistry. Fast texts. Fast disappearances. But real connection moves differently. It builds slowly. Intentionally. If someone loses interest early, don't immediately internalize it. Ask better questions. Was there depth? Was there emotional safety? Was there alignment beyond excitement? Because the goal isn't to keep everyone interested. It's to find someone whose interest grows, not fades. If this gave you clarity, subscribe to the channel. We break down modern attraction, dating psychology, and the truths most people are too afraid to talk about. And remember, not every spark is meant to become a fire. But the right one won't burn out overnight.